Bayern Munich signed one super talented young boy from Australia, Irankunda. He's 17 years of age and we're gonna take over his career in FC24 and try to make him the best player in the world and of course win the Ballon d'Or with him. If you enjoy this type of content, leave a like, subscribe to my YouTube channel, but now let's take over the Irankunda career. He starts in FC24 as a 63 overall right mid, but for us to improve his rating a little bit, we're gonna change his position from a right mid to right wing, and look what happened. He grew to 65 overall, but sadly this is not going to be enough for him to receive some playing time, especially in the first season at Bayern Munich. They do have Kingsley Coman, Leroy Sané, Serge Gnabry. No way that they're gonna give this 17-year-old boy a chance to play, so that's why we decided to put him on the loan list, and we received an offer from a French side called Stade Brestois, and of course we need to accept that, and I really hope that they will give him some more playing time. And sadly they do have better wingers than Irankunda, but I really hope that he's gonna receive some playing time at Stade Brestois. And by the end of the first season he played only 10 games, which is probably not that bad, to be honest with you. He grew to 68 overall and he scored 2 goals, which is definitely not a bad one. Of course we're gonna track his goals and assists during his whole career. We improved his shooting abilities. Now he does have 68 shooting, but he's far away from reaching the top level that we're aiming for. Now we're in the second season and Irankunda is 71 overall. How the hell this happened? But of course we're gonna take that. He does have 97 pace and also 84 shot power. This is incredible for a 18 years old winger, but sadly Bayern added Inaki Williams to their squad as a right mid, and I don't think that he's again gonna receive some playing time at Bayern. That's why again we put him on the loan list. At the beginning we received an offer from Wolves, but I don't think that they're gonna give him that much playing time, and then look what happened after that. We received an offer from Almeria and they're currently playing in the second division of Spain, so that's why I thought this is gonna be a great part of his career to play a little bit in the second division of the Spanish football. But again man, they do have good wingers. Like, what is that? Look at their wingers, and they're a team from the second division, 75 overall and 77 overall wingers. How are we supposed to compete with that? At least he does have a place on the bench, and I really hope that he can play at least 20 or 30 games this season. He played actually 32 games. I'm pretty impressed with the chance that they gave him. He also scored 8 goals and assisted 3 times, so in total now he does have 10 goals, 3 assists, no big trophies, and of course no Ballon d'Or, but at least he grew to 74 overall, and I'm really happy with his progression. Wow, he's basically maxed out on pace, 98 pace, 98 sprint speed and 98 acceleration. This guy is like Usain Bolt, he can just play football. In the third season, Irankunda is returning from Almeria as a 78 overall player. Like, how is this happening, man? He grew there through the entire season, 2 or 3 overalls, and now he come back as a 78 overall. Wow, and I'm gonna give him this season the chance to play at Bayern. They do have still Gnabry, Kingsley Coman, and of course Leroy Sané, but they're getting older, man, and he's gonna be on the bench. And now as he is 78 overall, I think the manager will give him a chance to play. And they gave him 27 games and he scored sadly only 3 goals. Come on, my friend, I know that you grew to 80 overall, but I expect from you to shine right now at this Bayern squad. Like, look at it. They do have Kingsley Coman and Leroy Sané who are scoring some goals, but come on, man, you should be better than them. Maybe he's not scoring that many goals, but at least his stats are skyrocketing. Look at it, 80 shooting now he does have. I think we started with a 63 shooting on him 3 years ago, and now look at it, 80 shooting, 83 dribbling. Wow, and this is just the beginning of this takeover. And of course, if you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe to my YouTube channel. But now let's go to the 4th season. By the beginning of the 4th season, we start to receive some offers for Irankunda. First from Sporting Lisbon for 36 million, then Nice and Bayer Leverkusen offered us some money, but he wants to stay at Bayern, he wants to prove himself at Bayern, that's why we rejected all of these moves, and now in this squad he should shine, man, but somehow he's just not performing that well at Bayern. I have no idea why he's not performing, but he scored only 8 goals in 45 games. Like, how is this possible? Come on, you need to perform better, Irankunda. By the beginning of the 5th season, we again starting to receive some offers. The first one was from Hamburger Sportverein, but he didn't play that well in the Bundesliga so far, so why just not again sell him to a Bundesliga club? So that's why we rejected that. But then Atletico Madrid came with an offer, but then I thought they're not using that many wingers, so that's why we also rejected that, and look what happened. Liverpool paid 135 million for Irankunda. I have no idea how this happened, but I was super happy about this move. This is how the Liverpool squad is looking, and they're still using Mo Salah, man. Like, of course, he's a legend at their club, but they do have also Rafinha on the bench, and of course, we're also on the bench, and I really hope that we can compete with Mo Salah for this starting right wing position, but we also don't need to underestimate Rafinha. And again, Irankunda had a poor season. He grew to 85 overall, which is awesome, but in 32 games he scored only 4 goals and assisted only 2 times, which makes only 25 goals in total for 5 seasons and 5 assists. Like, this is definitely not a great performance from a superstar, but at least he won his first big trophy, which is the Premier League. I have no idea how he managed to win that, but he won it, so this makes trophy number 1 in his career. How can you score only 4 goals with these stats? Like, look at it, 82 finishing. What more do you want from a winger? 86 dribbling, 95 agility does have this guy. Like, what's wrong with you, Irankunda? In the 6th season, we're of course gonna stay again at Liverpool. They added Theo Hernandez to the mixture, and now we should be the starter right wing instead of Rafinha. Rafinha is now 31 years of age, so come on, Irankunda, fight for your place. And sadly, by the end of the 6th season, Irankunda came to us, and he's not happy with the lack of playing time that he's receiving, and he wants to leave the club, and I fully understand him, to be honest with you. He played 39 games, which is not a small amount of games, but somehow we scored only 12 goals and assisted only 0 times. Like, this boy just don't want to assist at all. Maybe he was coming a lot off the bench, but for the 7th season, we're gonna try to move him because it's not looking good, man. We need to win a Ballon d'Or with him. We need to make him one of the best players in the world, and so far at the age of 23, he's 86 overall, and with not a lot of potential to develop himself to 90 plus, maybe even 94, 5, who knows. But for the 7th season, we're gonna try to find him a better team. We start the 7th season with an offer from Borussia Dortmund, but we need to reject that. We already played for Bayern Munich, and there is no point of us going back to the Bundesliga. And then we received an offer from Fiorentina, and it was with a really nice conditions, but of course, man, it's Fiorentina, and we rejected that. And then Wolverhampton tried again to sign us, but of course, this is Wolverhampton. We were at Liverpool and we didn't perform that well. Why should we accept that? But then look what happened. We received an offer from maybe the best team in the world, which is of course Real Madrid. When Galacticos wants you, you go there, and of course we agree on their conditions. They paid 160 million, but this was an amazing move for Irankunda. Check out Real Madrid squad. Their right winger is the 78 overall Marvin, and there is not even a good replacement of Marvin, so of course we're gonna fit perfectly into the starting 11 next to Vinny Jr. What a partnership this is going to be. And of course behind us is the belly go Jude Bellingham, and I really hope that with this team we can finally win our first Champions League and perform really well in the other competitions. We played 45 games this season, but again we scored only 10 goals and assisted only 3 times. I really don't know why we're not performing amazingly in every single competition, especially when we do have these stats. Like, look at it, how is that possible? Tell me in the comments your suggestions. But at least we managed to win another big trophy, and this is La Liga. But sadly sadly in the semi-finals of the Champions League, AC Milan eliminated us, so no Champions League yet in our career. In the 8th season, we're staying at Real Madrid. How can you leave Real Madrid, by the way? We're 89 overall and we're building something special with Vini Jr. and I really hope that this season is gonna be our season. And casually we won another La Liga and then we won the Spanish Cup, so we already did the double. But look what also happened, guys. We can actually win the treble, but not the real treble, because we're in the Europa League. We finished third in our Champions League group and now in the final of the Europa League we're gonna face Athletic Bilbao. But hey man, treble is a treble. And this is our best season so far. We scored 28 goals and assisted 7 times. We're also the top goal scorer of Real Madrid this season, and of course we grew to 90 overall. Wow. So in total now we do have 75 goals and 15 assists, and we also added a bunch of trophies to this collection. Sadly, of course, no Ballon d'Or yet. But now let's see if we can win the fake treble with Real Madrid. Come on, Irankunda, you need to score in this game. Ooh, we beat them 3-0, but let's see. Yes, he scored. Let's go. There are 2 seasons left, and I really hope that we can win the Champions League finally, and of course the Ballon d'Or. We start the 9th season as one of the world's best players in the world, and it's super surprising that with these stats we do have only 75 goals scored, but I do believe that in the upcoming 2 seasons we can bump up our goal scoring record and of course win some big trophies and hopefully Ballon d'Or. And speak about Ballon d'Or, we were nominated this year to win it, but of course sadly our teammate Vini Jr. won it. It's gonna be super difficult for us to win the Ballon d'Or when we do have Vini Jr., but hey man, he's our teammate. And after missing on Ballon d'Or, at least we won La Liga for 3rd consecutive time, and we're also in the final of the Champions League, and there we're gonna face Manchester City. I really hope we can win our first Champions League trophy. But look at our performance this season. We scored 30 goals and assisted 8 times, and we're the 2nd top goal scorer in this team. Vini Jr. of course is the goal scorer, and maybe if there is a Ballon d'Or nomination for us, Vini Jr. is gonna win it again, man. But it is what it is. Let's now try to win the Champions League. Come on boys, let's go. Yes, we beat Manchester City 2-0. Jude Bellingham scored 2 goals. Come on man, we do have one more season to secure the Ballon d'Or. By the beginning of the last season, we're 92 overall. Wow, maybe we can even reach 93 by the end of this takeover, which is gonna be amazing. And now this is the Ballon d'Or ceremony. Of course, we're nominated and our teammate is of course nominated and he won it. Vini Jr. for the 2nd consecutive time won the Ballon d'Or, and I really hope that this season we can be the main player in this Real Madrid squad and win it in the end of it. And we won our 4th consecutive La Liga. We also won the Spanish Cup, so we did again the double, and look what happened. We're in the Champions League final and our opponent there is gonna be Red Bull Salzburg. What a weird team to face in the final, but of course we're gonna take that. And finally, after 10 seasons, we're the top goal scorer in the team that we played in. We scored 38 goals this season, assisted 11 times, and in total this makes 143 goals scored and 34 assists through the entire 10 seasons. Tell me in the comments, by the way, what do you think about his career so far? I think it's not a bad one. The only missing piece is of course the Ballon d'Or. And this is how the Red Bull Salzburg lineup is looking. It's super surprising that these boys reached the Champions League final, but let's see what's gonna happen. Come on boys, can we win it? Yes, we won the treble with Real Madrid, and Irankunda scored in the Champions League final. Now the last piece of the puzzle is the Ballon d'Or, so let's find out who is gonna lift it. Of course, we're nominated with Vini Jr. again. He didn't perform that well, but doesn't matter because we won our first Ballon d'Or trophy with Irankunda. What a career. I really hope you enjoyed. Of course, if so, leave a like, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and now I'm out and I wish you a great day. Bye bye.